Hey everybody, Shelma32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 26th episode of Season 2 of Classic Doctor Who. This one is entitled The Space Museum. Brand new stories arc, so that they've gone back to just having the title of the episode being the story arc, because obviously it's titled like that retroactively. So it's going to be interesting to see what Space Museum is, because we ended up with the one, it was hilarious. Somebody else made a joke, I can't remember who it was, in the comments, like basically pointing it out, that the one bit of footage they had, because it was a reconstruction with photos last time, was the characters standing completely stock still. Like, looking back at it, it was hilarious. I think that's just so funny that the one bit of footage that they put in there was obviously from the beginning of this one, and it's just them just standing there like that. So it's going to be interesting to find out what the hell happened there. It's going to be interesting, and to see what a Space Museum is. It'd be cool if there is something that's like kind of like a station, or is it a planet, or is it it might just be a museum to space. I don't know. You guys will know by now if you're watching this, I would assume. Or if you're watching this just to get a taste of classic Doctor Who, hi as well. I hope you enjoy it. I'm hoping I enjoy it too, obviously. But yeah, it could just be a museum on a planet to space. But I wonder if that's got something to do with why they're like that. I don't know. Like, my head's trying to work out how can what we saw at the end of the last episode correlate into this one. It's going to be interesting to see. But I personally really enjoyed the story of the last one. I haven't had the chance to listen to the audiobook yet. I can't remember who it was, but I swear somebody said that it was Susan doing that one for the Crusade. Was it Susan? Or was that... No, Susan did the Reign of Terror one, because that one's on there too. I've got to listen to that. But I haven't had a chance to listen to the Crusade one. I'm assuming that one's going to be Ian. Or, like, maybe Maureen O'Brien, maybe. I don't know. Be interesting to listen to, because I think it'll benefit from having the descriptions, because there was a lot of moments where you could not tell what the hell was going on. The last episode benefited better than the second episode of the story, because like with the little bit of action it had a base, like Ian escaping from like the captors that had him like strapped down like that. It basically had a really good like still from like showing him rolling out the way type thing, so you could kind of guess a little bit more. Previous one or the second episode of the story with Barbara running around, it was just like repeat pictures, lots of sounds, and it's like, okay, I'm assuming they're running around. What's going on? So that one would be good for animation. I think that story would be a nice one, even though there's obviously we've got some of the episodes. But I'm interested to see if maybe Disney does it in the future. You know how I feel about keep saying about Disney money. If I don't know if they have classic Doctor Who. I'm hoping for the rest of the world, because it doesn't count with us. We don't get it on Disney Plus unless we do as well. That'd be fun. But hopefully with the Disney money behind it, it will we'll get some more like reconstructions of stuff like that, or like better reconstructions, because like the Reign of Terror ones were a bit interesting in some parts, weren't they? Great story though. I really enjoyed the story, even though it wasn't historically accurate in some places. But I'm interested to see how what we saw at the end of the last episode correlates to this one. So I'm going to get going. But before I do, UK daytime, so the light might be a bit weird, and it's also quite warm at the moment, randomly. It's still September. So I've got the door open as well, so apologies if my sound's even weirder than it usually is at the moment, because I still haven't got my soundproofing stuff up. And also, you may have... can't remember if I cut it out or not in my reaction to The Good Place, but my camera, not my camera, it was actually all my equipment, like except for my laptop, cut out during my reaction to The Good Place, which I recorded on Saturday, and it also did it during my Twitch stream last night, because I'm recording this on the jumper now. Knock on wood that something don't go wrong. But everything cut out, so I will try to edit around it, but if I don't, I apologise if it seems a bit weird. But I just want to put that out there, that I will do my best with what I've got. Okay? We'll figure things out somehow. Now I've said all that, I'm nervous about my camera cutting out like the good place the previous week. It's technical difficulty after technical difficulty, but we're going to get started. I'm just shifting around because it's freaking warm in this room. I'm going to like it in, hopefully in the winter, but oh my God, during this. Well, anyway, I'm going off on tangents. I do anyway, but we're going to get started. But if you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This talking about technical difficulties. I had it on the wrong setting, so it was like footage wasn't really like sorted out. So I was like, ah. And then I start now. My nose is like, I'm gonna tickle and make you sneeze in a minute. Ah. But watching this off a clip I took from the Blu-ray, so there's no subtitles. But luckily, it's footage, so it should be easier to keep track of than the reconstructed ones with the photos. Okay. Vicky's looking up. I love the outfit Vicky was wearing. That nice dress. It was beautiful on her. She looked really nice. I wish I could see these outfits in colour. I bet like Barbara and Vicky's outfit must look gorgeous in colour. Okay. Whoa, where's this? Is this the Space Museum? Like different like spaceships and that? Whoa, I love the miniatures. I love the miniature work they do in this show. It's awesome. Okay, the TARDIS is being brought in. I think maybe this place has been captured. Glyn Jones, have we seen that name before? Maybe this place has been capturing spaceships, drawing them in by freezing them. And that's what all those other ships were. Oh, okay, we're coming back out of it. I swear Vicky was wearing something else at the end, like full on like regalia, but she must have stripped it off while she was leaving.
Oh, lights. Oh, that's better. Ah, good. Well now, we see.
Oh, the outfit! No, wait, hang on. All their outfits have changed. I've only just realised that.
I should hope so, dear boy. I should hope so.
No, Doctor, our ordinary everyday clothes.
Oh.
Well, upon my soul,
It
yes.
took me a second to realise it. I only focus on Vicky.
Yes, we were wearing those cloaks and things, weren't we? Well, I must say it's going to save us a lot of bother changing.
Is he not bothered by this?
Doctor, you can't dismiss it like that. We were standing here in 13th century clothes.
Yeah, exactly. Bit more suspicious of it. I know it's going to sound silly, but I like how the doors of the TARDIS look a bit grubby. They look used. It's nice to see.
Oh, dear. Now, where were we? All this fascination about a change of clothes. You know, it's so simple. It's time and relativity, my dear boy. Time and relativity.
What? So basically, he's trying to make an excuse as why they can't remember.
Doctor, our crusading clothes are here.
Good. There you are, you see. Yes, you see.
Maybe something they could say about manipulation of time, or that something happened that made him forget. I don't know. What the hell? Whoa! That was well done.
Well, the scanners.
Did they not hear that glass breaking?
Looks like desert to me.
What the hell is going on? That was really well done. No, it's probably just a reversion of the camera or the film, but it was well done.
So quiet, it could be
I can see a reflection of like studio lights then. Yeah, this has got to be all like spaceships are captured, and this is the it's a museum, and that has basically got to be the like the epicenter.
Maybe it's a
like
dumping ground.
No, I don't think so, my boy.
No.
No, all those things up there come from a different period.
Well, there isn't any sign of life.
Not sure what I think of that drink. Sorry, it's a brand new
There's
one.
a building. What do you make of that, Doctor?
Well,
That's got to be the museum itself.
The answers here, my dear.
The visitor
I
centre.
mean, you want to go and have a closer look, eh?
Yes,
Of course.
I don't see why not.
You're not going to ask where Vicky is?
But don't look so concerned, child. It's quite
it?
easily replaced.
Doctor, it doesn't have to be. It all came together again and jumped up into my hand. Well, if you don't believe me, you can go and look. There hasn't been time to clear it up yet.
It'd be gone now, I bet.
We believe you.
Honestly, that's exactly what happened.
I think they probably
You
do
dropped
believe
the
her.
glass and it came together again in your hands.
I swear they must believe him because of what happened with the clothing, right?
If you take a closer look at those objects, you'll see that some of them are more advanced in design. It's quite a natural progression.
Well, someone must be in charge of them.
Yes, we shall find that out.
Uh-huh. Now the TARDIS is meant to be part of it. Are they meant to be part of it as well?
Like an answer. So I suggest we go outside and take a look for ourselves.
Find out if there's something outside that might explain what's happening, maybe. I've got to, like, I know it's probably just scuffs and they haven't had like chance or like money to replace, like fix up the doors. I like it. It makes it look used and worn and stuff like that. It's probably been like it before. I've only just noticed. I can't believe it took me a few seconds to realise they were all in different outfits. Why does she look like she's in a nighting gown or like a underdress?
Come here and have a look at this.
Okay. What is it?
Well, isn't that extraordinary?
I've
never seen erosion in such an advanced stage.
See the seams in the back.
The planet appears to be completely dead.
Then.
Dead?
The whole planet's dead.
I've always associated extinction with extreme cold. You know, something like the dark side of the moon, haven't you?
Yes.
I know what you mean,
but
but
the
yeah.
atmosphere is quite pleasant.
Okay.
Well, maybe it'll get colder as it gets dark.
That's a possibility, yeah. Or maybe it's just a planet that's extinct.
As there's always an element of danger in the unknown, I suggest we keep closer together. Is that clear?
Yes.
But where's Vicky gone?
Vicky?
Oh, yes, Doctor.
Good.
Just curious, I don't blame her.
Let's try and find those buildings we saw on the scanner.
Doctor,
What is it now, dear boy?
What?
we're walking on dust.
Uh-huh.
Several inches thick, I'd say.
Yeah. What about it?
Then why aren't we leaving any footprints?
Oh!
Yes, that's curious, isn't it? Yeah. Very curious.
Printer! I love the miniature work in this. It's so cool. Oh, and the camera movement too. Very nice. That music as well was really effective. And like saying, why have we got no footprints? Did they just go inside? Or are they gonna go inside? Because I wouldn't want to. I'm gonna be looking out for footprints as well now. Oh, they're not gonna show their feet, are they?
Extraordinary building.
Or until there's...
This looks like the only door.
Is that bit I bet's painted on? So then it won't leave footprints, right? Because I'm looking, that's where I'm looking, at the bottom of the screen for the feet to see if I can see any movement.
Met anyone yet?
Maybe there
so-
isn't anybody.
Maybe everybody's died out recently, and that's why it still looks relatively put together.
Have you noticed something?
What? No
I mean,
sound?
something very peculiar.
No sound. Because it looked like she was listening then.
There's no sense in talking in riddles, is there?
No, Doctor, not seen. It's the silence. When
Yeah.
we stop talking, there isn't a sound. Listen.
Not an animal, not
Sort of
wind, nothing.
silence you can almost hear.
I know what she... Whoa. Was that changing the
More and
lighting
more
then?
like a graveyard.
Oh, that's quite enough.
Oh, it's eerily quiet. It's actually making it a
Must
bit
be an
unsettled
explanation
now.
of this such a-
What?
Someone coming! Quickly! Where? Against the wall!
What the frick? Oh yeah, because you guys were not seen. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, so apologies. So, oh my god, I say that and she's going to sneeze. They always act as if like you block it, sneeze out, and then they sneeze afterwards anyway. It doesn't work like that. Oh, they didn't hear it anyway. For God's sake, no, I can't stop. That was hilarious timing.
They were only a few feet away.
No.
It's extremely
They could
doubtful
be
that they were both
be
deaf.
deaf. Yeah, it could be a race that cannot hear. And maybe that's why there's no need for sound. I don't know. Or maybe they've evolved to be deaf because there's no sound. There's no point in hearing. I don't know. I'm speculating. I'm intrigued.
So if my assumption as to where we were has been proved correct?
Yes. We might almost be in a museum at home.
Except there are no little men following you about telling you not to touch things.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Well,
Yeah,
everything seems quite normal.
Well, why not? Why shouldn't it be? It's quite natural.
There's still something wrong. There's no sound, no footprints.
I always thought I'd find one someday.
Those two men we saw must have been guards. Who started all this, do you think, Doctor?
Well, I suppose the answer's here somewhere. That's what we've got to find out. Let's go and have a look in that other room.
If we can open those doors, stick close together, please. Oh, they're already open. I don't think they were. What? Whoa! I like how much they jumped. I get it now. I thought Scarrow had 2 A's.
Oh, that's what a Dalek looks like.
Don't touch
No, no, don't touch.
That was one of the periods we visited.
that. I don't mind admitting, my boy, that thing gave me a start.
Just a bit. Me too. Oh, crumbs.
Oh, I mean, the books describe them all right, but... Well, this one looks quite friendly. Friendly?
You wouldn't say that, young lady, if
No,
ever
she
we met
would
them
not.
again.
Make it be scary as hell. Oh, if that starts moving, I did not expect to see a Dalek.
Get behind the case. Quick, quick, quick. Don't touch.
I love William Hartnell so much. Oh, Barbara's holding on to him. What? Who are these guys? Are they not going to get seen? There's no sound. There's literally, they're not making a sound. No footprints, nothing. No, or footsteps. There's no sound. There's a complete absence of sound on this planet.
All right, they're gone.
They were talking.
Yes, but she should.
Undoubtedly.
Yet we didn't hear a word they said.
Have they got? No, they've not gone deaf. They're
Perhaps
hearing
they
each
have
other.
some other means of communication, you know, on a very high frequency. No?
It's possible. It's possible. That's a good theory. What I think is get the heck out of there if you can. Careful. It's really eerie. There's barely any background music either. Only like tense moments.
Oh, I don't know. Even the Daleks are friendly to some.
Yeah, other Daleks, and not even that. What the heck?
Doctor, you can save the scolding till later. Look, can't you see that Vicky's upset?
Upset. Whatever for? Why are you upset, child? What's the matter? Hmm?
I touched that thing and my hand went right through it.
Projection? I bet it won't now, will it? Right? It's got to be like a straight piece of glass made to look like that, right? That's cool. Well done.
Well, there is something there, isn't there? I mean, we can all see it, can't we?
Yes, of course we can.
This is
Vicky.
so
Very
weird.
strange indeed. You know, there must be a logical explanation for this somewhere.
A projection of something, right? Hologram.
It's just a matter of putting two and two together to make three.
Look.
You know, that is...
Oh, quick, let's hide. Well, where can we hide? Doctor, what should we do?
That's absolutely nothing. Just stand exactly where we are.
I bet they can't even see them, can they? Are they even there? Are they like in a different place? They can't even see them. What the hell is going on?
Looked straight at me,
Utterly unbelievable.
and he was talking. His lips were moving.
Yes. So strange. And yet we have no communication with them.
If they had seen us, they would have made some sign, however slight.
Right. We're
What
invisible.
is going on?
That settles it.
Does it, my boy? Hmm?
What the heck is going on? I'm so confused. My head hurts now.
We must have walked for
And all
miles.
the rooms are exactly the same, just cases and cabinets. I'm beginning to think the doctor's wrong. Well, how can we find the answer in here?
Can they not leave? What have they seen now? What is it? That's a very old looking TARDIS.
Well, how did that get in here?
Oh, what does it matter? Look, now
Why
that we
can I
found
see
the TARDIS,
through it?
come
Is
on,
that
let's
like a
get out of here.
projection? It's a projection.
Let's leave at once.
I've had enough of this place, too.
Oh, you've all decided,
It's
have
projection.
you?
You can see it like if they've layered a bit of film over the top, because I can kind of see through it along the bottom, right? It's not there. What the hell? What is going on? Well done. It's well done.
I'm afraid it's going to be a little more difficult than that.
So confused.
I'm just beginning to see reason.
Oh,
Where are we?
us.
Hmm? Where are we? Hmm?
Well, here, surely.
Are we? Look,
Oh!
That's us. That's not models or pictures. That's us.
yes. Exhibits in a space museum.
Can you explain it, Doctor?
No, what the fuck?
Although a dimension in itself also has dimensions of its own.
So you know about it, child. Hmm.
Yes, you see, we really are in those cases, but we're also standing here, looking at ourselves.
My head hurts.
Well, at least it explains what's been happening to us.
Yes, it does, my boy. And if we're not there, we can't leave.
They're like in like a dimension like slightly off from ours, which is why they're able to see, but nobody can see them. And they can't hear what's going on in this dimension, right?
Is there any way of getting out of this, Doctor?
Well, my dear, I suppose we got into it. There must be.
My head is actually starting to hurt from trying to work out what the hell's going on.
It's inexplicable. Wait a minute. I think you're all going to be delighted. I'm going to come up with the answer.
What is it then?
All we have to do is to wait here until we arrive. You see, my dear, before they actually put us in those glass cases, we must have arrived here sometime in the TARDIS.
Yes.
But nothing has happened to us yet. What we are doing now is taking a glimpse into the future.
Oh, okay.
And get into it and get out of here now.
And end up one day, my dear, like that? No, we must not.
I get that as well.
When will we arrive?
God knows.
I don't know, my boy. I can't be certain.
It could be days, it could be weeks, it could be months, it could be years.
Well, how will we know when we have? Arrived, I mean.
The cases will disappear and we shall all become visible.
And from that moment, we'll be in great danger.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So you see, we must succeed in stopping them making exhibits of us. Otherwise, well, there it is.
I think I understand. Oh, this is creepy as hell. That is really well done, but creepy as...
Something strange is happening. I can feel it.
They're arriving? They're arriving. Okay. I like how they used a still picture for that. Right, are they arriving now? Different outfit, yeah. Oh! Frick, that made me jump. It's all... Time's catching up with itself. And they've now got the TARDIS. Can they see the footprints? No? Now the footprints are appearing. Okay. And they're disappearing from there for now. And they're now frozen. Or at least they were during that moment.
They've gone.
But shouldn't they be in the TARDIS as well? There's going to be 2 lots of them.
And we've
Right.
arrived.
So there's now 2 lots of them. Right? There's now going to be 2 lots of them, right? Or like they can only, they not inside the TARDIS because they're there. So as soon as they arrive, they just melted into that. But, or if they got to stop the ones in the TARDIS being put into those cases. And now they are there. Are they going to hear everything now? Or there's going to be still no sound? Because it's really well done and creative use of that. Like there isn't that much sound, or at least before the realization of it, because like there was sound when like Vicky and Ian came around and like going, oh, it feels like we've been walking for miles. There was a bit of music then, but apart from that, and they're speaking, there was no sound. It was a good use of that. It was weird. It made me uncomfortable because like for me personally, I don't know if it's the same for everybody else or if it's just me and my autistic brain. Like I get anxiety attacks and stuff like that when there's too much noise, too many different sounds. But when there's a complete absence of sound as well, it's just as uncomfortable for me. So that put me on edge. And like I'm assuming that was the intention. It's meant to make you uncomfortable. And it worked. It was really cleverly done, this episode. Like the use of like putting like 2 bits of film one on top of the other, like how they do. I'm assuming that's how they did it. I don't know about the techniques. I don't know about modern techniques, let alone back then. But where they did with the TARDIS and the object and stuff like that, and then the reversing of the film, or however they did the glass jumping back into Vicky's hand. I can't believe it took me a while to realise that it wasn't just Vicky in a different outfit. It was a really well done episode. It was a well done episode. I'm still kind of confused. They did explain it. Like if they hadn't explained things, my head would have been like, literally, I was starting to get a headache from like trying to work out what the hell's going on. But I'm intrigued. I believe this is only is it 4 or 5 episode? I think it's 4 episode story. or 5. I can't remember. So it'd be interesting to see how they develop it over those amount. I'm glad it's more than 2 episodes. If it was just a 2-episode story, I'd be like, oh, this is not going to be good. So 4 or 5 episodes should be a good amount of time. I would like to talk more, but my head's like, in a good way. Like, I think. Like, I'm teetering on the edge of being too confused, but that might just be me and my brain not being able to work out certain things. But yeah, I'm teetering on the edge of being a bit too confused, but not quite. So I think they did it just the right amount of like being a bit too complicated. Like for some people it might be, it almost is for me. Or just like explain away with random words type thing. But I'm hoping it will benefit from whatever happens in the next episode. It's going to be interesting to see if there are 2 lots of them. Like, please do not tell me if there are. Do not tell me anything about the next episode. I do not want to know. Any clues, anything like that. I don't want to know if we see 2 lots of them, anything like that. Please don't. I want to find that out for myself. But I'm really intrigued by this one. That was a very interesting episode. It's different as well. It's very different from what we've had before. And I like that. It's like they're trying new techniques or trying different style. And the jump scare seeing a Dalek. I can imagine little kids. I can imagine that being the type of thing that made kids go hide behind the sofa. You hear about like Daleks used to make kids hide behind the sofa and stuff like that. I can see that kind of jump scare making them like just fall up against their mums and stuff like that. But that was a good episode. It was interesting. I'm confused though. I will say I am confused, but that might just be me. I don't know. But as far as I can tell, except for my error and putting on the wrong setting, no technical difficulties. I say that now. I've got to look and see why the files did. We shall see. I can get the footage again. It's just my... I'm getting fed up with all technical stuff now. But I'm intrigued by this one. I'd love to know what you guys thought of this episode. What kind of theories did you have when you watched this one for the first time? Again, please do not spoil me for the next ones of the story or anything like that. I am intrigued and interested to know what you thought about this first episode of the story. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you again for the next one. Bye-bye.